Kitchen, how's that lobster mashed potatoes, or mac and cheese, right?
Yes, and it happens to be one of my favorites. Doing pretty good in here. This morning in the kitchen, we are actually cooking with Chef Stefan from Pearl. And also, you may recognize this guy because he's been here a couple of times. And that's Barry Blair, who's host of, is it Barry's Party now, or is it Barry's? Barry's
is typically what people
refer to it as.
You
know, in Rhode Island, once you get a name, it sticks with you. Even if you decided to call yourself like Ultimate Dance Party, it would still be like the old Barry's.
Yeah, that's for
right?
sure. Yeah, that's stuck with me forever, I think.
Now, Chef Stefan, over at Pearl, you guys serve up a lobster mac and cheese.
Yes.
Which I love. Tell me what's in it.
Well, we have fresh steamed lobster. We have 3 different types of cheese.
Ooh.
It's a mozzarella, it's an Asiago, and it's a cheddar blend.
Now, what's this? Is this?
This is our house Alfredo.
Oh, very nice. Okay.
We make that fresh in-house. I have salt and pepper, which we put in pretty much everything. A couple pads of butter, some scallions, and some Parmesan cheese, and some parsley.
And a little bit of oil and heavy cream?
Well, we have sherry here. Cream and sherry we'll be topping with it, and we always put a little heavy cream into our dishes.
Oh my gosh, this is going to be really good. I tell you what, if you want the recipe and ingredients, they're online now at foxprovidence.com, and we're going to start making it up in just a moment. For now, though, back over to you.
Over to Lily in the kitchen. How's it going, Lily?
Well, I tell you what, Mel, if you're staying in town this weekend in particular, Barry's Friday night parties are the place to be. Tell me a little bit about what you have going on over at Pearl.
Well, we have some pretty exciting news. We've been there since mid-April, and every week it gets better and better. Some of the nicest people, well-dressed, well-mannered. It's just a good time if you're in your 30s, 40s, and 50s. And it's doing so well. We were just supposed to do this throughout the summer.
Yeah, I remember you actually came on the show. You were talking about it. It was going to be a summertime thing. And now you're going to extend it?
We're going to do it year-round every Friday. And it's such a nice time. I mean, it's a one-stop venue. You can have dinner. You can enjoy the band from 6 to 10, and the Barry's party kicks off at 10 to 2. So it's really a nice time. And the people down there, they're so professional and just a real good bunch of people to work with.
And you probably get different crowds, because I know, for one, I go to bed at 7 p.m., and I am a snooze fest, not on a Friday night necessarily, but you'll get a nice after-work crowd. You can listen to the band. And then also you'll get people who are going out and want to dance and hang out a little bit.
Sure, yeah, you're right. And the music is just the best. I mean, it's we call it the Barrett's retro dance party because it's music from the 80s, 90s.
The 80s is
today.
Retro. In case you missed that memo, the 80s is now retro.
For those of you too young to know that.
Well, I tell you what, this dish is smelling so good right now, and all we've made is the lobster so far. So I'm excited. In just a moment, we're going to come back in here and cook the whole thing up. The recipe and ingredients are online at foxprovidence.com. Back over to you. Welcome back to the Road Show, and this morning we are in the kitchen making some lobster mac and cheese. I have to tell you, if Patrick Little was here this morning, he would ask me to do my lobster mac and cheese dance, so I'm just going to go ahead and do it in honor of Patrick. Tell me what you've done already, Chef Stefan, because there is such a great smell coming off of this pan here.
Well, I started putting some fresh butter in the pan. I reduced it down, and then I added some fresh lobster to that, and a little bit of scallion, and put a little sherry wine just to start the flavor going.
I have to tell you, that sherry wine is pretty nice. It gives off a great smell, and I'm sure it adds a great flavor. What are we going to do next?
We're going to add a little house Alfredo to it.
Okay. And what's basically in an Alfredo? Is it cream?
It's actually just heavy cream with a lot of cheese.
Yum.
With a little bit of garlic, salt, and pepper.
Oh, good. So it's got some extra flavor to it, too.
Yep.
And that'll start to thicken things up. Now, as you're doing that, I know that you guys have a bunch of things going on at Pearl all the time.
Yes,
Tell me
we do.
about some of the stuff that's going on there.
Well, we got a couple of nice things going on in the restaurant right now. We have Flush Tuesdays. It's all you can eat sushi and sake for $20.
Wait, whoa. Tell me that again, because I'm actually going to do that. $20 all you can eat sushi?
Yeah, sushi and sake, yes.
Okay, I will be there. When is that?
That's Tuesdays.
Okay, I'll see you tonight.
Okay,
and,
sounds good.
What time does that start?
That starts at 5 o'clock when the restaurant opens.
Awesome.
And it goes on until midnight.
That's great. And what are some others? I mean, if you're starting off with that, what else you got?
Well, we're kicking off our Wednesdays now. It's pasta prano night.
Okay.
It's $20, all you can eat pasta.
Very
nice. It comes with salad and bread.
And I know that you guys also have, Barry was telling us a little bit about the fact that on Friday nights there's a band, which is so much fun. I think anytime you go out to dinner and there's instant entertainment there with like a band and stuff, it just changes the whole atmosphere of the entire restaurant. Are there other times that you guys have bands as well?
On Fridays and Saturdays we have bands. You can have dinner outside with the band, or you can have dinner inside in our dining room.
Oh, so where do you have an outdoor
we have a beautiful outdoor patio.
Oh, that's
yes.
great. I'm going to have to check this place out. I have not been over to Pearl, but I tell you, you're selling it.
Good,
you're selling it pretty good. What are we going to do with this next? Now, does this have to thicken up?
What I actually did was add a little heavy cream when you were talking, just to bring it to a little thickness.
Just like a splash. You just kind of eyeball it?
Just a splash, yep.
I find all the best chefs do that. There's no real exact measurements. It's
you
just
don't measure when you're a chef.
Gotcha.
A little salt and pepper I add on. Okay, a little Parmesan cheese at this point, just for some flavor.
Nice.
At this point, I'll add my cheeses.
And now, that's mozzarella cheese, right?
This is mozzarella, and this is...
My Italian side of my family would kill my in-laws. It's mozzarella.
Mozzarella.
And
here's a little Asiago cheese.
Asiago.
We have a 3-cheese blend. And at this time, if you could hand me the pasta, please.
Now, we have it... Is this the dish?
Yes, this is pasta. We cook it out that day because you're doing a sauté dish, so you don't want to cook it too overcooked because
you want it to the tooth.
Right, exactly.
Okay, and then you actually add. I think that's a great way to do it too, because then you can make the pasta a little ahead of time, and then just kind of whip up whatever you're working with in the kitchen.
Well, that's how we do it in the kitchen. That way, it all comes out nice and firm, and nothing's overcooked for you. And it's a lot easier that way. And
I have to tell you, I was saying this to you before, but as you're doing this, and as you're saying some of the ingredients that are listed in this, because I love mac and cheese so much, my mouth is starting to water already. Now, one of the things that I like is that you guys actually finish this up with a little bit of a crumble on top, right?
It's a Ritz house crumb. We make it in the house ourselves. We ground the Ritz up.
I like that. That's always the best part of a homemade mac and cheese,
isn't
it?
It's the crunchy part on top.
Yeah, that's great. And we're almost done here, so I'm going to put this here. Actually, I know that we have one already done, so I'm going to, through the magic of television, grab this dish right here. And do you mind if I give this a little taste?
No, not at all.
All right, let me grab. We only have spoons. This is what happens when interns go back to college. There are only spoons left, so I'm going to go with a spoon on this. Oh my gosh, so good. I'm so glad that Patrick is taking his kids to school this morning because I get to eat this whole thing. Thanks for being here this morning. Pearl is the place to go.
Just want to let you know, don't forget that we have the holiday season coming up at the end of this month, the week.
Yeah.
And we have Barry's Friday night, and we also have it on Sunday night, so we have a special treat that we have it twice this week.
Awesome. Chef, thanks so much. Right. And believe it or not, Michelle, that is absolutely true. The holidays are right around the corner.
Yeah, Labor Day.